Ooh, baby, baby, don't you worry about a thing, girl. Don't you worry about a thing.
Okay, guys, so this is totally not my regular steez. Y'all know how I roll. But this is from Divas Wigs. And this is a very, very natural wig. This looks like a lot of girls who are natural or they're in the midst of going natural and getting out of relaxers. I see a lot of girls with their hair kind of like this. So what I did was I kind of went online and looked at some of the natural styles and how girls are wearing their hair now, in its natural state, which I think is beautiful. It's just not for me personally. You guys know I already did the hair Nazis video, the natural hair Nazis video. You guys know how I feel about natural hair. I think it's beautiful, but it isn't not for everybody. However, I did want to try something that was a little bit different and kind of out of my box for the girls I know who are probably just did the big chop, or they're in the midst of transitioning, but they don't want to necessarily wear their real hair out right now because it's not in its best shape. So this wig is from Divas Wigs. It's SKU number CC005. The length is 16 inches. The color is a 1B, so that's an off black. The texture is a light yaki. So let me just go there real quick. What I think they did was they took some light yaki hair and then they processed it in these very tight ringlet curls so it could have a lot of volume. Because again, this hair is not even pulled all the way through. I haven't really fluffed it like I could, but it's just going to continue to get bigger and bigger and bigger. So we're not going to do that. My cap size is a petite and the cap construction is a cap number 3. This is an actual full lace wig. This is not a lace front. The lace goes all the way from the front to the back. There is an adjustable strap in the back so I can pull this as tight or make it as loose as I need in order for it to fit. And because this is more of a natural unit and you're going to kind of be running your hands through it and kind of being like whatever with it, then you would want to make it pretty tight so that you can kind of pull and it feels like it's a natural vibe going on with this. But I do think that it's cute. I do think that it's beautiful. And I do like it on me. I just don't love it because you guys know I'm very accustomed to my nice flowy hair. But I do think it mimics a lot of natural hair that I've seen very, very, very well. And I think for any girls or guys who are in the midst of want to see what they would look like in natural hair, I think this is a great option. I really do. Because it's giving me a lot of fullness. It's giving me a lot of luster. It's giving me a lot of curls. Without it looking like I'm trying too hard. This very well could be my hair. I could walk down the street, I think, and nobody would kind of bat their, like, that's not really his hair. I think people would be like, yeah, you have some beautiful natural hair. Again, natural hair is something that takes a lot of maintenance. And the reason why I say that is because this hair does shed a bit. And the reason why it shed is because you see how tight these are. When you start taking your finger and doing this with it, it's going to eventually, you see how at the end it kind of got kind of nappy. It's not really a curl no more. It became like a frizzy curl. So then eventually once you keep doing it and then you're going to start to get that just excess hair at the bottom where you just want to pull it apart like this. And this is what I keep getting a lot of, But if you don't plan to do that or you don't really want to run your fingers through it like that, then you should be good. And now I've had this unit for not that long. It hasn't been that long. I think I've wore it twice since I've had it. I wore this to, I think, someone's little get together and nobody recognized me, which is good because if I really want to be incognito, I really could wear this somewhere and not really like pay nobody. Like if you go somewhere like to your family's reunion or something like that and you just don't want to deal with nobody, just wear some different hair and nobody will recognize who you are. But nobody knew who I was. Nobody. And I did my makeup the same. My hair was the same. It took people to kind of go, oh, what's up like it just threw them off because I'm so accustomed to wearing the same look, which is either a side part, middle part, some wave. They're used to me with the long flowy. They're not used to me like this at all. And a lot of them were like, only a couple people said they didn't like it, but a lot of people were like, I really do like it. It's a beautiful unit, and I think that it's great that Divas Wigs is offering something that is more on the natural side. Wigs are a protective style, and most natural people I know like to keep their hair in protective styles. So it's great that you kind of get best of the both worlds. So if you are in the midst of not really not sure if you want to do the big chop or you want to kind of go in that direction, I would definitely get a wig and then see how you like it and see if you could deal with your natural hair every day, because in all honesty, this is how my real hair looks on a regular basis. When I wash my hair out, it's just longer, but when I wash it, it's really, really thick and full like this. So that's why it takes me forever to comb it out. That's why it takes me forever. That's why every time people are like, when we gonna see your natural hair, I'm like, it take me so long to get it out of this state to blow dry it. By the time I'm done, I'm tired and I'm about to go get me some more braids so that I can put my wig back on. That's where I'm at with it, because it is, again, it's a lot of work. And the thing about wigs that I do love is that I could take this off, fluff it out, and then tomorrow when I get up, I could just put it back on. I don't have to worry about, putting any bantu knot or anything like that where I'm just like, what am I going to do with my hair? It's already pre-done. So it's the luxury of a beautiful wig in a more natural state where nobody would even question if it was really yours or not. So if you guys are into this look, I'm feeling very like Mother Earth-ish, I'll click the link below and let me know what you guys think. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.